Today's video is packed with tons of Dollar Tree hacks that I know you're going to love. They're easy, they're quick, and I know that you can do them, so let's get to it. On this beautiful summer afternoon, we headed out to Dollar Tree to find vinyl and supplies for the vinyl. Our Dollar Tree locally has a huge selection, and I just love all the colors that they have available. So I quickly grabbed some of my favorites, including some glitter ones that I thought would be really interesting to work with. We're going to quickly start here with this pizza pan that is from Dollar Tree. I'm sure you've seen many crafts done with pizza pans, but today I want to do something a little different. We're going to use two of their vinyl. We're going to use this beautiful floral one. I was obsessed when I saw it through the little window, and as I pulled it out, I was just in love. The colors are vibrant and the style is just stunning. So I'm going to cut a piece to cover half of the pizza pan, and we're going to do the same thing with the white one. But first, we're going to start removing the vinyl. My first impression was that it was actually a little thicker than what I thought it would be. So that's a good thing, right? Throughout the video, I'm going to give you my honest opinion on not just the vinyl, but some of the supplies like this one here is one of the scrapers that you can find at Dollar Tree for $1.25. This one, I wanted to try it out. It's pretty sturdy, good quality, and I actually thought it was pretty comparable to some expensive ones. So yay on that one. I'm just going to keep scraping it and applying it to one half, and then I'm going to use the X-Acto knife to cut off the excess after I really make sure that I just lined that corner very closely to make it easier for the X-Acto knife to slide through that corner and cut the excess. And then we're going to repeat the process using the white vinyl on the opposite side, and I just overlapped it very little in the center. Friends, don't forget to visit my Amazon store, which is always linked down below. If anything that I say that I get on Amazon, chances are it is on my Amazon store. Also, if you follow me there, anytime I add any new items, you will be notified, and that way you'll know exactly what my favorite items are. It is linked down below. All right, so I'm just going to remove the excess white vinyl just like I did with the floral one. And it was actually quite easy. The vinyl cuts really well, and I think both of them have the same texture, except for the white one maybe is a little thicker. Maybe it was just me, but I just felt like it was just a little thicker than the floral one. I'm going to grab some of this eucalyptus picks that I get at Walmart, and I'm going to cut 4 little branches off of it. Then I'm going to tie it in the middle and secure with some jute white string that I have on hand and secure it with hot glue. And then we're going to place some hot glue towards the center at the top, and that way it'll add texture and some greenery that I just love. I'm going to loop some jute string to the back of it. I'm going to hot glue it and tape it just to secure it, and that way we can hang it from. But I love this one. It's like a little dry erase board on one side and a magnetic maybe photo or key holder. Love it. If you enjoy DIY home decor, this is the channel for you. I post every single week, so make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit that notification bell so you do not miss any of the content. For the next Dollar Tree hack, I'm going to take this little wooden tray from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use one of their weeding tools, and again, really good quality. I'm actually very surprised, pleasantly surprised. It actually even has the little part on the inside of the end that you can actually use to remove excess vinyl. Very clever, very comparable to the expensive brands, so highly recommend this one. I'm going to remove the bottom sticker, and then we're going to paint the outside of the tray, just the sides, as well as the inside sides of the tray. I am using Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white and a smaller brush, although you can use any brush you have on hand. I am also making sure that I paint overlapping a little bit on the edge towards the center bottom of the tray. That way any edges that may be cut a little wavy can be covered up. I'm going to use my heat gun to speed up the drying process, and now we're going to take one of those glittery vinyl that I was just so in love with. And I'm going to measure the inside of the tray, and then I'm going to cut a piece of vinyl that fits very, very closely. It's just ever so lightly bigger than the bottom of the tray. Now, I'm sure you're noticing those wrinkles on the vinyl. That's because it's rolled up as it is stored in the box, but all I have to do is just lift up one corner and flatten it out, and those wrinkles go away. So it works really, really well. My first impression with the glittery vinyl is it's a little thinner in thickness than the white one particularly. I think it matches closer to the floral vinyl, but nonetheless, it's still pretty thick. It's not like it's going to rip unless you really pull at it. So I'm just going to apply it starting on one side, removing the backing from it very slowly, flattening it out with my fingers as well as the scraper, and then cutting the excess with the X-Acto knife. Another observation that I found was that cutting it did not cut as smooth as this smooth vinyl. This one kind of scrunched up on me. It wasn't smooth at all. I am using the same exact blade as I did earlier, and it's just not cutting well. And you're going to see it here, right there. It's just scrunching up on me. I don't know, maybe it was the texture of the wooden box, but overall, that was my first impression. To finish it off, I'm just going to add one of these golden tone butterflies. It's a decal from Dollar Tree. You know I love my Dollar Tree decals. So I'm just going to place one here to the bottom right corner, and I think this little tray is absolutely adorable. I love that glitter vinyl. Yes, it gave me a little hard time with cutting it, but it is beautiful. If you are enjoying this video so far, make sure you take a second and give me a thumbs up. A thumbs up really helps my channel grow, and it helps this video reach more people. For the next Dollar Tree vinyl hack, I'm going to take one of these wooden rounds that I got this one on Amazon, but Dollar Tree does carry them. I just haven't seen them in my Dollar Tree. So if you see them at your Dollar Tree, make sure to grab a few. I'm going to paint using Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white. I'm just going to paint half of the wooden round, but vertically. So instead of the bottom half, it's going to be like the right half. And then I'm going to again speed up the process of drying it using my heat gun. And then we're going to bring in this beautiful vinyl. It's in a teal color, and it has the same consistency as the white one. And I'm just going to cover the left side of the wooden round. So I'm just going to cut off a piece. Now this time I couldn't do it long ways because the vinyl is only 12 inches wide, but I was able to do it sideways, like, wide ways. So you know what I mean. And I'm just going to cover it. I'm going to start placing it, slowly removing the backing and smoothing it out with my hands as well as the Dollar Tree scraper. In regards to stickiness, they actually stick pretty well, and I have an example here for you. Look at that. This thing stuck to my paper. Now this is craft paper. Normally things stick to it, but never this hard. So the vinyl sticks really well in my opinion. And all the surfaces that I've stuck them on so far, it really sticks really well. So yay on that also. So I'm going to use the X-Acto knife to cut off the excess vinyl. And you see there the edges when you cut it, it doesn't cut off really, really close as you want. So I tried my little technique of using my sanding block to remove the excess edge vinyl, and it worked really, really well. I did the same technique recently with the peel and stick wallpaper from Dollar Tree, and it works just as well with vinyl. I'm going to sand smooth the white side just to make sure that it's smooth, and then wipe it really, really well. I am now going to take this decal that says Find Beauty in the Rain. I just thought the colors really matched the nice teal color, so I'm going to start cutting words and phrases and pieces off of it so that I can then dry fit them on the side that is white the best that I can, because it wasn't thick enough to cover the entire white part. So I'm going to do my very best. I'm going to start removing it from the backing. I'm going to remove the backing and work my way up from the bottom. And I do have some excess raindrops that I have left over. So once I'm done applying the words, I'm going to start cutting those in pieces so that I can fill in a little bit of the white spaces that I have left over. And then once I had everything applied, I am going to flip it over and just cut off some of the excess decal that is overflowing from the edge and sand down those edges so that they are smooth to the edge. Then I'm going to seal everything using a Minwax polyacrylic in the semi-gloss for two things. One, I want the decal to stick really well, although they stick for me really well. But this is because the decal has a shiny finish and the paint had a matte finish. You really could see that decal a lot. I didn't like that. So I applied one coat of the Minwax polyacrylic in the semi-gloss, and that added a little bit of gloss, which made everything blend a little better. I added some greenery to the left side where the vinyl is, and this leftover arrangement that I had from a previous DIY, I just hot glued it to the center, and I think this is stunning. I love the way it turned out. I love that vinyl color. I think it's beautiful. For the next Dollar Tree vinyl hack, I'm going to take this little round rising tray. I got it at Target Dollar Spot, as well as this one that I did with peel and stick vinyl a few weeks back. This time we're going to give it a whole different look. I love that it has these little folding legs that you can create levels of trays, whether it's for decorative purposes or serving food. I'm going to give the top 2 coats of Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white. Once the paint was completely dry, I am going to start using the black vinyl. This one is as thick as the white one is, and I think the white and the black are actually the thickest, but by very small amounts. I'm going to cut off a piece. It's maybe about 8 inches wide, and then I'm going to start rounding off and cutting off some pieces because we're going to give this little tray a cow finish. I thought it would be really clever to give it a really cow unique look, so I'm just going to wiggle around and cut some shapes that I would think cows would have on their fur, and then we are going to start applying them to the tray. There's no right or wrong way to apply these, really. I was just following my instincts to see where it looks better, and as a matter of fact, I didn't even use all of my shapes, but I did use 4 of them. And once again, I am going to cut off the excess vinyl from the sides, and then I am going to sand them off to make sure that they are smooth to the edges. I did not seal this one, although I think I will, because if you spill something, you want to make sure it's protected. But I think it's so adorable. It's definitely one of my favorites from today. I love that it's so unique, and I just love how cute it turned out. As always, my friends, you're going to have to let me know which one is your favorite. I think my favorites are that first one with the two-tone with the floral one, and then the last cow tray. But I love them all. I actually have positive things to say about the vinyl and all of Dollar Tree supplies. So thumbs up, just a few little tweaks here and there, but really good quality. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you consider joining our YouTube family. And if you are returning, welcome back. I have another Dollar Tree video here and a playlist that I think you'll enjoy. Make sure to click on one of them. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.